Dungeon 2, Cave of Flames. Wow, it's hot in here.
Thanks. Thanks for that. Didn't notice.
You know, you think you being cloth, you might combust.
Gee, your head's sweating a lot.
Music's very intense.
I know.
Oh no.
This game has a lot of good music. I know we've said it.
Yep. It also has bob-ombs.
These guys come back from Link's Awakening.
And they are actually called bob-ombs. So just straight up imported from Mario.
Yep, we're still getting callbacks even this far into the franchise. Okay, Eslo. We've played as it. Let us at least figure it out. I mean, come on. That's the one thing. Okay, so it's starting here. That's the one thing I cannot stand about this guy. He does not even let you try to figure things out before he basically just tells you how to solve the problem. It's really annoying. There, I've said it.
Here's a point where I'm a bit untrusting of rupees.
Yeah.
Rightfully so. It's rupee-like start showing up.
They don't eat your shield, they eat your money.
If you kill them, you will get some of the money back, though. The bob-ombs, if you hit them twice, you're not given much time, but you can pick them up and throw them.
I don't think there's really much of a use for that, but it's there.
Especially when I have 30 bombs.
Yeah, I mean, we're not hurting for bombs, we're fine.
Ah, he was ready for me.
Oh boy, a minecart. These are fun.
Well, I wanted to, Eslo, but then you said I should, and that ruined the fun. But we have to.
Oh my god!
Whiplash o'clock.
I gotta admit, I love that. If you come to these games playing the old Game Boy games and you expect the minecart to just move slowly, that is a nice little funny thing. I love it.
Wha-bam.
Also, next time Eslo's talking to Gunkel, just look at Gunkel's face. It's the best.
Even he doesn't care.
Ooh,
Nice
good placement. Pro strats.
Make it easier on yourself.
Yeah, try to get all of them at once.
What are you doing? Ah!
Hey, what's that? Oh god! We see it! Oh my god.
So the dungeon portals don't have an internal cutscene. You just pop out. I was a little disappointed in that.
Yeah, I wonder if that's on purpose or they just forgot.
Can't get through there. I'm tiny, so that's basically a bottomless pit to me. It's too bad you can't roll when you're in a tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I'm too tiny to pick up the hard piece.
Or ride in the cart, which would be hilarious.
Like a jelly bean in a Jeep.
Yeah. Right.
Don't worry about the fire, you can douse it with your sword.
Makes sense.
The lava, you can't. Now, if the game audio gets a little bad here, like it kind of gets a little muffled, it's because those things clip the audio like crazy, and I don't know why. And that's just me trying to fix it.
Eslo, really? Really?
Yeah. He does not trust you at all.
Hey, falling in the lava might hurt.
So these platforms are timed. How much time you get depends on where the platform is, but once it starts rattling, then you need to be ready to get off.
Hiding in the little hole.
These guys are cool. They're basically like wood lice, giant wood lice. So they roll into balls, and then you can throw them into holes, and they'll stay there forever.
This is my home now.
Nope, gotta go around.
The game puts these in a lot of places, this cyclone puzzle thing. Some of them later can get pretty obtuse.
And pretty tight.
Yeah.
That opens the door. We can't get that chest because it's up on a pole, but this teaches us we can push the pole over, drop it in the hole, and that puts it on ground level.
See, Eslo, that's how you teach things.
This just puts us around. But we only needed to get the key to progress.
I mean, unless you really want to go around again.
I know I do.
Time for another ride.
Yeah!
Spring break. Eslo's vomit flying behind you as you go.
Just cotton balls. Fuck those keys. I'm looking at some of this and I'm thinking about the dungeon item we're gonna get.
Mm-hmm.
So, still impresses me what it is and what you can do with it.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I mean, it's a... I don't know how I feel about it. I'm not a huge fan. It's like a puzzle tool for puzzle tool's sake.
Feels like that should be a secret too, but it's not.
No, it just ruins the structural integrity of the mine. Everything falls down.
Found the exit. Oh no.
Can you handle this challenge? They're closing in on you. So if you spin attack them while they're in their little spiky form, you can daze them.
Unfortunately, the spin attack is not reliable right now.
Yeah.
It's like the one game where it isn't. Get in the corner. Even bad. So here we are, the Cane of Pacci. What we do with this is we flip things over.
Yeah.
That sounds weird, and you mentioned you're not sure how you feel about it. I actually really like it because it's kind of like the wall fusion mechanic in A Link Between Worlds. It never occurred to me how useful that actually would be. And they use it in really creative ways. Because it's not just flipping things over. These holes we've come across, we could fire a little blast of energy in there with the cane and use that to jump up ledges. So they find creative ways to use it, and ways I wouldn't have thought about myself. So I actually really like it.
Yeah, I know. It's neat. It's just, like I said, I think it only exists to solve the puzzles they put right in front of you.
Sure, yeah.
I don't know. But there hasn't been a good cane since Link to the Past's Cane of Samaria, so... There, I've said it. Cane superiority.
And only Link to the Past.
Yeah, the other version's not so great. No, you did it wrong.
I actually locked myself in there. Order of operations, Gunkle. I think you can see the direction it turns on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And I also like that because I'm tiny, most enemies, including those traps, don't see me.
Mm-hmm. Well, it goes into the whole, the Minish are supposed to be relatively invisible to everybody.
It's not just that you become tiny, you enter the Minish world. So it's like you become one of them.
One of us. I was like, why didn't you jump over it? Oh, right. Forgot.
Oh, that got the kink out of my back.
Meanwhile, Eslo's dead.
I did that very wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Here's me realizing it. Take 2.
Time to reset in the most fun way possible.
That's another room with a thing on a pole.
There we go.
I guess that lever is Wi-Fi.
Right. You turned it on, but do you know the password?
So look, it's not just the mushrooms. Pull anything long enough, his face turns red.
Cool details.
9-year-old hemorrhage. Now, I should have jumped up north first. I like the little face.
Yeah.
And also when he jumps in, his eyes, there's a little blur animation with the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And then I see it there.
It's okay, we can get back.
I guess then it's official. Gungle is a round peg.
That makes so much sense.
Round peg, square world. Oh no, I missed it.
Pretty sure, is this the, yeah, I think this is the game where if you light on fire, you'll run around like crazy.
I hate that. It is so obnoxious.
Yeah. That's actually a speedrun strategy. If you see someone actually doing a speedrun of this game, they purposely light themselves on fire because it moves so fast.
I'm more precision gamer, so it does not work for me. Give myself as much time as possible.
Right.
They give you a good grace period. Another thing you can do with the cane is actually break jars.
Yeah, because it'll flip them over.
Here's me discovering it for the first time.
Yeah.
I don't know what went through my head there. I think I was trying to go around.
Now, I will say that's pretty satisfying. Though the cane does remind me, there was a webcomic somebody did about that cane. It was pretty funny. Someone shared it when I did this, and I'll share it again, too.
I don't think I remember it.
It's hilarious. No, I don't know. It's mildly amusing.
It's very funny if you already knew it.
And there's kinstones all over this dungeon.
Yeah. There's kinstones everywhere.
Yeah, there's so many fusions in this game. They just throw them at you.
I think there's 100.
I mean, I believe it.
That room is just treacherous. You're gonna get hit.
Yeah.
This is almost terrifying, because you pretty much just have to trust your guts.
So is Eslo an early prototype for the Breath of the Wild glider?
He would like to think so.
What if there was an Eslo mod for the glider? Would you download it?
Nobody would. Because every time you got to the top of a mountain, you see, wow, that's cold. Hey, if you press the A button, you'll pull out your glider.
Hey! You did all that for a Kinstone.
I did it all for the Kinstone. Nope, going around. I actually want to get in that middle platform.
Mm-hmm.
Or island, I guess.
Yay, we got the key.
And we're right at the boss.
That's convenient.
I quickly pop back to get an extra heart, though, that I immediately waste. That's alright. You get another refill room here.
Did you forget you had a jar?
I did, but luckily you get 2 fairies in this room. There we go.
Please release me.
I like to say wing friend and don't put quotations around friend.
Right, that you've imprisoned. At least it doesn't zoom in on them like in Wind Waker and show their very sad faces.
Now this boss is pretty cool.
Yeah, I like this fight. It was a good one.
Angry rock snake turtle. To fight this guy, we need to wait until the rock on his back cools and then hit it with the cane. That smacks him on the ass. He knocks down, walk across his neck, and hit him in the golden spike, whatever that is.
Weak point. Yes.
Then he's going to sink in the ground. Rocks are going to start coming down, and the lava is going to rise. If you stay at the edge, you won't get hit by the lava. It's kind of hard to get hit by the rocks, too, frankly.
Yeah, I mean, it is only the second boss. Not supposed to be terribly hard.
Ultimately, he's a really easy boss, but he's pretty cool. I like him.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, missed. It'd be funny if you hit him in the neck with the Cane of Pacci and he just barfs.
Yeah.
They give you just enough time to get across his neck again. God damn it.
It's easy not to get hit by the rocks. Gets hit by 2 rocks in a row.
Sometimes you can destroy the fire and get hearts, like that.
Mm-hmm.
Or there might have been a rock.
The lava also destroys the fire somehow.
Yeah, he moves quickly. That's bad placement. There we go.
I think it's timed where you always just go through 3 cycles. Such a brutal death, jeez.
Not as brutal as the King Dodongo.
Oh, yeah. Yay!
I'm number 3.
We have 2 of 4 essences already. We have earth and fire. Next is wind, water, and the secret one, heart.
We already have the heart.
Yeah.
No, there it is.
I'm gonna summon Captain Eslo. Oh, we could only wish.
Man, all the time we fell in the lava, I thought I might burn.
Funny if Gungle forgot that he had to shrink and he just steps on them all. I'm here for my sword. Oh.
Which is why he's still hitting it with a hammer. Oh, there it goes.
Ooh, and he painted it to match your tunic.
Just eats it.
Or you could keep the sword and dual wield them like a badass.
Use the other one defensively. See, when people say that, it only opens once every 100 years. For how long, then?
It's open for 99 years, so we close it for 1 year.
Doesn't rhyme. Still doesn't rhyme.
You're terrible. We're done. That kind of rhymes. Yeah, you're okay.
Wasn't trying to rhyme. I guess it's fine. Which also didn't rhyme.
Hey!
Yeah, now we got an upgraded sword, so we killed most enemies in one hit now.
Or at least until they start throwing new ones at you.
The old ones die quickly. Hey, there we go.
Now we got another heart container, too. Things are looking up for Gunkle. Good old Gunkle. Time to go to the Sacred Realm, I guess, and infuse some kinstones. I mean, elements on the sword.
And then really get down to kinstones.
Right. What if you could fuse one with Eslo?
You know, you say that, I'm really thinking about it now.
It would end the world. Ralph appears. Ralph's hat also talks. Hey! All right, my fanfiction's online. Please download it.